Hello everyone, and welcome to my General Hospital Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Michael returns for Jason and Sasha love triangle. Baby daddy wants X back? General Hospital spoilers reveal that Michael Corinthos is getting the care he needs at the clinic in Germany, so it's just a matter of time until he recovers and can return home. GH gave Chad Duell the perfect exit in case he wants to come back somewhere down the line. In various interviews, Duell has indicated that he's indeed open to reprising the role after he takes this break for a personal reset. Michael's story is ideal since there's no way to know for sure how long this special burn treatment will take. Regardless, Michael surely won't stay off canvas forever. We have a hunch Duell will step back into Michael's shoes at some point, though a recast is always an option if that doesn't happen. One way or another, Michael will eventually head home, so it'll be interesting to see what his goals are. If Michael has truly given up on saving his family with Willow Corinthos, he could set his sights on a romantic reunion with Sasha Corbin. It's easy to imagine Michael resolving to come home and convince Sasha that they can be a united family. Michael might be ready with a pitch after realizing how much he wants to be a real father to their child. Perhaps Michael will also determine that part of him never stopped loving Sasha. That realization could be a factor in Michael following his heart and pushing Sasha to get back together. However, there could be a big snag in Michael's plan. By the time Michael's recovered enough to come home, Sasha and Jason Morgan could be a full-fledged couple. The show certainly seems to be inching Jason and Sasha into a romance, so that could set the stage for a love triangle following Michael's return. Jason is the kind of guy who might feel the need to step aside in this situation, but that may not be what Sasha wants. The pull towards Sasha could remain strong for Jason, so that could make things messy for Michael and his own desires. If Jason and Sasha truly fall in love, it'll certainly complicate Michael's homecoming. Our GH predictions hint that Michael's future will come with some surprises and setbacks, so stay tuned for updates on any huge news to come. General Hospital spoilers say the most important thing is for Michael to get better, so that'll remain his priority for now. General Hospital, GH, spoilers reveal an intriguing storyline brewing with Michael Corinthos, Chad Duell, at the center of it all. As fans know, Michael is currently off the canvas receiving specialized care at a clinic in Germany. While his absence has left a noticeable void, it's clear that his story is far from over. Whether Chad Duell eventually reprises the role or a recast steps in, Michael's return is inevitable. What's more, his homecoming could spark a fiery love triangle involving Sasha Corbin, Sophia Matson, and Jason Morgan, Steve Burton. Michael's journey and break from Port Charles. Michael's departure was handled with a level of ambiguity that leaves the door wide open for his return. The character has been sent off to receive groundbreaking burn treatment in Germany, giving him time to heal both physically and emotionally. Chad Duell's comments and interviews suggest he's taking a personal reset, but he's not ruling out the possibility of stepping back into Michael's shoes. This storyline offers the perfect setup for Michael's eventual return. GH fans are left wondering how long his recovery will take and what changes he'll undergo during his time away. Michael's absence also creates an opportunity for other characters to develop, particularly Sasha and Jason, whose growing bond could serve as a major obstacle for Michael when he returns. Sasha's emotional turmoil. Sasha Corbin has endured her share of heartbreak over the years, especially following the loss of her son, Liam. Michael's exit left Sasha in a vulnerable position, but she's found unexpected solace in Jason Morgan. Jason, known for his stoic demeanor and loyalty, has been a steady presence in Sasha's life as she navigates her grief and regains her footing. Their bond has been subtle but undeniable. Jason's protective nature and Sasha's resilience have created a foundation for a potential romance. As their connection deepens, Sasha may start to see Jason as more than just a friend and confidant. However, this newfound relationship could face significant complications if Michael returns with a renewed desire to rekindle his relationship with Sasha. Michael's possible motivation for a reunion. When Michael eventually comes home, he may be a changed man. Time away from Port Charles and the struggles he's faced could lead to a shift in his priorities. If Michael has truly given up on salvaging his marriage with Willow Corinthos, Caitlin McMullen, he might redirect his focus toward building a future with Sasha. Michael's motivations could stem from a mix of emotional realizations and practical desires. For one, he might come to terms with the fact that a part of him never stopped loving Sasha. Their shared history and the pain of losing Liam could serve as a reminder of the bond they once had. Additionally, Michael may decide that he wants to be a present and active father figure, especially if he learns Sasha is pregnant or raising a child in his absence. Jason and Sasha's potential romance. While Michael is away, Sasha and Jason's relationship could evolve into something more romantic. The groundwork has already been laid through Jason's unwavering support during Sasha's darkest moments. Jason is the type of man who doesn't take relationships lightly, so if he and Sasha do fall in love, it'll be a significant development for both characters. This potential romance could create a compelling dynamic when Michael returns. Jason might feel an obligation to step aside out of loyalty to Michael, but Sasha could have other ideas. If Sasha truly falls for Jason, she may resist Michael's attempts to win her back. The resulting love triangle would test the bonds between all three characters and force them to confront their feelings head-on. The impact of Michael's return. Michael's homecoming is bound to shake things up in Port Charles. His return could coincide with major revelations and emotional confrontations. If he's determined to reclaim his place in Sasha's life, Michael may have to face the reality that she's moved on with Jason. This could lead to a tug-of-war for Sasha's heart, with both men vying for her affection. On the other hand, Sasha might find herself torn between her past with Michael and her present with Jason. Each man offers something different. Michael represents a chance to rebuild a family, while Jason provides stability and strength. Sasha's decision will likely hinge on where her heart truly lies and what's best for her future. The situation could become even more complex if other characters get involved. Willow, for instance, might have lingering feelings for Michael despite their separation. Her presence could add another layer of tension to the storyline, especially if she disapproves of Michael's pursuit of Sasha. Meanwhile, other Port Charles residents might weigh in on the love triangle, creating ripple effects throughout the community. There's also the possibility of a surprise twist, such as Sasha discovering she's pregnant. If the baby's paternity is in question, it could further complicate the dynamics between Michael, Jason, and Sasha. The storyline would then shift to themes of trust, responsibility, and the lengths people go to for love and family. As General Hospital continues to explore the lives of its beloved characters, Michael's eventual return promises to deliver drama, romance, and unexpected twists. The potential love triangle between Michael, Sasha, and Jason has all the ingredients for a compelling storyline: unresolved feelings, new connections, and the complexities of navigating love and loyalty. Whether Michael's return leads to a romantic reunion with Sasha or a heartbreaking realization that she's moved on, the journey will undoubtedly be filled with emotional highs and lows. GH fans won't want to miss a moment as this storyline unfolds and the characters face the challenges ahead. Stay tuned to see how Michael's recovery progresses and what surprises await him when he finally comes home. General Hospital spoilers indicate that the drama is just getting started, so prepare for an exciting ride. Does Jason replace Michael at ELQ? Turns into his mob exit plan? According to General Hospital spoilers, Jason Morgan is preparing to leave the Mafia. Now that he is Danny Morgan's only caregiver, he understands how important it is to leave a risky job and pursue one that will allow him to stay active while still being present for his kid. Will he choose the business history of his Q family over the corrupt world of coffee? Jason has been the Quartermaine enforcer. According to General Hospital spoilers, Jason recently moved into the Quartermaine home, bringing him one step closer to leaving his life in the Mafia. Living with the QS is only one aspect of it, though. Jason has recently been more focused on his Quartermaine business and his role as the family's enforcer than he has been on assisting Sonny Corinthos with his mob operations. On two separate occasions, fans have witnessed Jason attempt to persuade Tracy Quartermaine to return Wiley and Amelia Corinthos to their mother, Willow Corinthos. He once sided with her over Sonny when he confronted her at the Q mansion, and he did it again at the PCPD. Additionally, he attempted to resolve the custody dispute between Wiley and Amelia by approaching Willow and Drew Quartermaine with a solution. Review of General Hospital, Friday, January 17th. A truce, decisions, and someone getting handcuffed. See the story. GH spoilers, ELQ is the next step. Will Jason be asked to take over his nephew's responsibilities at ELQ now that Michael Corinthos has formally left Port Charles to recover from his terrible injury at a long-term burn facility in Germany? Tracy and Ned Quartermaine do not want Drew around the business, and although Ned wants to be the CEO, he will still require an executive to be his right-hand man. Since Michael is well out of the loop, Jason's decision to leave the mob to support his family won't raise any red flags and could be the ideal way for him to leave organized crime and work with his Quartermaine family. All parties concerned may benefit from the prospect. For decades, Jason Morgan's life has been defined by danger, loyalty, and a code that kept him entrenched in the Corinthos crime family. However, General Hospital spoilers suggest a dramatic shift may be on the horizon. Jason, now the sole caretaker of his son Danny Morgan, seems to be reconsidering his priorities. The realization that his dangerous lifestyle could jeopardize his ability to be there for his son has prompted him to contemplate a life outside the mob. And what better opportunity than stepping into his family's legacy at ELQ? Could this be the perfect exit strategy? Jason becomes the Quartermaine enforcer. In recent months, Jason has taken small but meaningful steps toward reconnecting with his Quartermaine roots. Moving into the Quartermaine mansion was a significant change, symbolizing his willingness to rejoin his family in a capacity beyond estrangement or conflict. While Jason is far from abandoning his pragmatic and stoic demeanor, fans have noticed his increasing involvement in Quartermaine business affairs. Historically, Jason has been known for enforcing rules and keeping order in Sonny Corinthos' criminal empire. However, a similar role seems to be emerging within the Quartermaine family dynamics. He's taken it upon himself to mediate disputes, especially when it comes to Tracy Quartermaine's relentless grip on Wiley Corinthos and Amelia Corinthos, the children of Willow Corinthos and Michael Corinthos. Jason's efforts to reason with Tracy, a nearly impossible feat for most, and broker peace within the family have showcased his potential as the Quartermaine enforcer. His ability to diffuse volatile situations while maintaining respect aligns well with the leadership qualities needed in ELQ. For a family constantly embroiled in boardroom battles, Jason's calm yet commanding presence could become invaluable. A shift in priorities. The catalyst for Jason's change of heart is undoubtedly his son Danny. As a single father, Jason's primary concern has shifted to providing a stable and safe environment for his son. The perilous nature of mob life has always been a ticking time bomb, and Jason knows firsthand how it can shatter families. With Danny growing older and more aware of his father's lifestyle, Jason's guilt and concern have reached a tipping point. Leaving the mob isn't just about safety, it's about creating a legacy for Danny, one that isn't stained by violence and crime. The Quartermaine family, despite its dysfunction, offers a legitimate and respected foundation. ELQ represents stability, ambition, and opportunity, three things Jason wants to instill in his son. By stepping into a role at ELQ, Jason not only aligns himself with his family's business legacy but also sets an example for Danny. Spoilers, Michael's departure creates an opening. The timing couldn't be more opportune. Michael Corinthos, the current CEO of ELQ, has left Port Charles to seek treatment at a long-term burn facility in Germany following his recent accident. His absence leaves a significant void in the company's leadership structure. While Ned Quartermaine is eager to reclaim the CEO position, even he will admit that running ELQ requires a strong team. With Michael out of the picture and Drew Kane's involvement rejected by both Ned and Tracy, Jason could be the perfect candidate to step in. Jason's transition from the mob to ELQ wouldn't raise many eyebrows. It's a logical step for someone looking to leave behind a dangerous life while still keeping busy. ELQ's boardroom drama may not involve physical violence, but it certainly requires sharp instincts, negotiation skills, and the ability to manage power struggles, qualities Jason has honed during his years in Sonny's organization. By joining ELQ, Jason could carve out a new identity while staying connected to the Quartermaines. Building bridges with the Quartermaines. Jason's history with the Quartermaines has been fraught with tension and estrangement. After his traumatic brain injury, he rejected the family's expectations and chose to forge his own path with Sonny. While this decision created a rift, recent events suggest Jason is open to mending those bridges. His interactions with Tracy Quartermaine are a testament to his evolving role within the family. Despite her stubborn and often manipulative nature, Jason has managed to find common ground with her on several occasions. His efforts to resolve the custody disputes involving Wiley and Amelia have also shown his willingness to act in the family's best interests. Moreover, Jason's bond with Monica Quartermaine has remained a bright spot in his otherwise complicated relationship with the family. Monica's unwavering support and understanding have laid the groundwork for Jason to feel more at home within the Quartermaine fold. By stepping into a leadership role at ELQ, Jason could further solidify his place in the family while honoring his father Alan Quartermaine's legacy. Jason's skill set, a perfect fit for ELQ. While Jason's experience in organized crime may seem worlds apart from corporate business, the two realms share surprising similarities. Both require strategic thinking, loyalty, and the ability to handle high-pressure situations. Jason's years of navigating mob politics have equipped him with a unique skill set that could translate seamlessly to the boardroom. Jason is a natural problem solver. Whether it's negotiating with rival crime families or mediating disputes within the Quartermaine clan, he excels at finding solutions. His pragmatic approach and ability to remain calm under pressure would make him an asset to ELQ's leadership team. Additionally, Jason's reputation for loyalty and integrity would help restore trust within the company, especially after the tumultuous tenure of Valentine Cassadine. The challenge is ahead. Of course, Jason's transition to ELQ wouldn't be without its challenges. Tracy Quartermaine, while impressed by Jason's recent efforts, is unlikely to fully trust him overnight. She'll want to test his loyalty and commitment to the family's interests. Ned, too, may have reservations about Jason's ability to adapt to the corporate world. Additionally, Jason's departure from the mob could spark tension with Sonny Corinthos. While Sonny would likely support Jason's desire to prioritize his family, losing his right-hand man would create a significant void in the organization. Sonny may struggle to adjust to life without Jason by his side, especially during a time of heightened threats from rival families. Finally, Jason himself would face an internal struggle. The mob has been his life for so long that leaving it behind would require a major shift in identity and purpose. Adjusting to the corporate world's nuances and politics would be no small feat for someone used to the black and white code of the mob. The ripple effect on Port Charles. Jason's potential move to ELQ would have far-reaching implications for the residents of Port Charles. For one, it would shake up the Quartermaine family dynamics. Jason's involvement in ELQ could bring a sense of stability and unity to a family often torn apart by power struggles. It could also pave the way for new alliances and rivalries within the corporate world. For Danny, seeing his father take on a legitimate and respected role would be life-changing. Jason's commitment to creating a safer, more stable environment for his son would resonate deeply with fans who have long rooted for Jason to find happiness and fulfillment outside the mob. Meanwhile, Sonny would need to find a new confidant and enforcer to fill the void left by Jason. This shift could open the door for other characters, such as Dex Heller or Brick, to take on more prominent roles within the Corinthos organization. Jason's potential exit from the mob and entry into ELQ represents a turning point not just for his character but for the entire General Hospital canvas. It's a chance for Jason to redefine himself, reconnect with his family, and build a future rooted in stability and legacy. While the transition won't be without its hurdles, the prospect of Jason Morgan as a Quartermaine power player is an exciting development that promises to bring fresh energy to the show. Whether he's brokering deals in the boardroom or navigating family drama at the Quartermaine mansion, Jason's journey promises to be a compelling exploration of identity, loyalty, and redemption. Fans will undoubtedly be glued to their screens as this new chapter unfolds, eagerly anticipating the moment Jason Morgan finally finds his place in the world outside the mob. Is Christina and Lucky's chemistry test turning into a love story? Teasers for General Hospital spoilers and updates. It's possible that Christina Corinthos Davis is prepared to accept the prospect of love again, this time with a surprising companion. Lucky Spencer, who is currently employed as a bartender at Charlie's Pub, has undoubtedly made a big impression on Christina. General Hospital spoilers. Did Christina Corinthos Davis and Lucky Spencer share a toast, or was it a chemistry test? Lucky and Christina lifted their glasses in honor of Charlie's grand reopening on January 22nd. As they jokingly hinted at the notion that a Corinthos and a Spencer alliance is usually a winning mix, there was a certain shine between them. Do you believe Lucky and Christina aced the chemistry test? It seemed like the show was testing them. the idea of Lucky and Christina falling in love may be opposed by certain fans, while others may be interested in seeing what this young pair might become. GH spoilers, a triangle with Liz Weber, Lucky Spencer, and Christina Corinthos Davis? At this point, we are undoubtedly seeing the beginnings of a possible love triangle between Elizabeth Baldwin, Lucky, and Christina. Although Liz and Lucky have been rekindling their romance, a number of barriers prevent a full-fledged love reunion. Elizabeth can't ignore Lucky's past departures from Port Charles and the people he leaves behind, especially Aiden Weber. Liz will probably be hesitant to get back into a relationship with Lucky because she wants to protect her feelings. She will surely be troubled by the idea of falling deeply for him only to experience another terrible separation. We cannot overlook the intriguing idea of a romantic relationship, even though it is likely that the authors of GH will decide to keep their relationship completely platonic. It's possible Christina Corinthos Davis will examine Lucky Spencer. On the other hand, Christina might look at Lucky and start to imagine a world full of new possibilities. When she was speaking to Elizabeth at the end of the January 22nd episode, she smiled as she said, "It would be so great to have Lucky around." Liz will undoubtedly be the first to notice if Christina's emotions for Lucky develop into something more amorous. This can cause Elizabeth to experience sudden envy and reconsider her own feelings for Lucky. Given that Elizabeth is perhaps Lucky's one genuine love, Christina may be treading carefully on the edge of heartbreak, but only time will tell how this complex tale plays out. Is Christina and Lucky's chemistry test turning into a love story? Teasers for General Hospital spoilers and updates. Fans of General Hospital have grown accustomed to thrilling storylines filled with twists and romantic entanglements, and the latest potential pairing may be no different. Could Christina Corinthos Davis be ready to embrace love once more, and might her next chapter include none other than Lucky Spencer? Lucky, who is back in Port Charles and working as a bartender at Charlie's Pub, seems to have already left a lasting impression on Christina. Let's dive into the sparks that are flying, the drama that could unfold, and whether this chemistry test is the beginning of an unexpected love story. A toast or a chemistry test? The grand reopening of Charlie's Pub on January 22nd provided the perfect backdrop for an intriguing moment between Christina and Lucky. The two raised their glasses in celebration, and fans couldn't help but notice the playful banter between them. Lucky jokingly referred to the idea that a Corinthos and a Spencer pairing could be a winning combination, a cheeky nod to their family histories that left many wondering if this was more than just friendly repartee. As they exchanged smiles and shared a toast, there was a certain sparkle that caught viewers' attention. Was it just the excitement of the occasion, or was it a subtle test of their on-screen chemistry? Given the soap's history of unexpected pairings, this moment felt like it could be laying the groundwork for something much bigger. Fan reactions, a divided audience. The possibility of a romantic storyline between Christina and Lucky has sparked debate among fans. Some are excited about the fresh dynamics this pairing could bring to General Hospital, while others remain skeptical. Christina's recent struggles and Lucky's tumultuous past make them intriguing yet complex characters. Some fans argue that Christina deserves a love story that allows her to grow and heal, and Lucky, who has faced his own share of heartbreak, could be the perfect partner to help her do that. Others, however, are wary of seeing Lucky entangled in yet another romantic drama, especially with Elizabeth Baldwin still in the picture. A love triangle in the making? There's no denying that the potential romance between Christina and Lucky has the makings of a classic soap opera love triangle. Lucky's past with Elizabeth Baldwin cannot be ignored. The two share a complicated history filled with love, betrayal, and heartbreak. Recently, Liz and Lucky have been cautiously reconnecting, but lingering doubts and unresolved issues stand in the way of a full-fledged reunion. Elizabeth's primary concern is protecting herself and her family. After all, Lucky's pattern of leaving Port Charles and those he loves behind has left lasting scars. While Liz is hesitant to give her heart to Lucky again, she might not be ready to see him move on with someone else, especially someone as close to the Corinthos family as Christina. Should Christina and Lucky grow closer, Liz may find herself grappling with feelings of jealousy. Watching Lucky potentially fall for Christina could force her to confront her own emotions and reevaluate whether she wants to fight for their relationship or finally let go. Christina's perspective, a world of new possibilities. Christina has had her fair share of challenges in the romance department, but she's also proven herself to be resilient and resourceful. In her interactions with Lucky, she may see someone who understands what it means to rebuild after hitting rock bottom. Lucky's kind and steady demeanor could provide the sense of stability Christina craves, while her fiery personality might inspire him to embrace life with a renewed sense of passion. At the end of the January 22nd episode, Christina's excitement about having Lucky around was evident. Her comment to Elizabeth, "It would be so great to have Lucky around," was laced with genuine warmth and enthusiasm. Could this be the start of deeper feelings? And if so, how might Christina navigate the inevitable complications that come with falling for someone tied to her family's history? Lucky's dilemma, torn between two women. If Lucky finds himself drawn to Christina, he'll have to confront his unresolved feelings for Elizabeth. For years, Liz has been a central figure in Lucky's life, and their connection runs deep. But starting a new relationship with Christina could offer him a fresh start, free from the baggage of his past. Still, Lucky's choices are unlikely to come without consequences. His growing closeness with Christina might strain his already fragile relationship with Elizabeth and could even cause tension within the Corinthos family. Sonny Corinthos, Christina's father, is known for being fiercely protective of his children. How would he react to the idea of his daughter dating Lucky Spencer, a man with a history of personal struggles and complicated ties to Port Charles? The ripple effects on Port Charles. A romance between Christina and Lucky wouldn't just affect the two of them, it would send shockwaves throughout Port Charles. Elizabeth's reaction could range from jealousy to heartbreak, potentially leading her to make bold moves to win Lucky back or push him away for good. Meanwhile, Sonny's potential disapproval could create conflict not only for Christina but also for Lucky, who would have to prove himself worthy in the eyes of the Corinthos patriarch. Other characters, like Sam McCall and Molly Lansing Davis, would also have their opinions about Christina's new romance. As Christina's sisters, they've always been protective of her and might question whether Lucky is the right person to help her move forward. A story of redemption and growth. At its core, a love story between Christina and Lucky has the potential to be one of redemption and growth. Both characters have faced significant struggles and made their fair share of mistakes. Together, they could find healing and a renewed sense of purpose. For Christina, this relationship could mark a turning point in her journey towards self-discovery and independence. For Lucky, it could be an opportunity to prove that he's ready to settle down and build a stable future. What lies ahead? As the storyline unfolds, it's clear that General Hospital is setting the stage for a compelling mix of romance, drama, and intrigue. Whether Christina and Lucky's connection remains platonic or evolves into a full-fledged love story, their chemistry is undeniable. The question now is how the writers will navigate the complexities of their relationship and the ripple effects it will have on those around them. Fans will have to stay tuned to see whether Christina and Lucky's chemistry test was just a fleeting moment or the start of something much deeper. With so many moving pieces and emotional stakes, one thing is certain, this storyline has all the ingredients for a classic General Hospital romance. Final thoughts. Do you believe Lucky and Christina's chemistry test hints at a budding romance? Or is this just another twist in the ongoing drama of Port Charles? Regardless of where their story leads, it's clear that General Hospital has once again succeeded in keeping fans on the edge of their seats. Whether you're rooting for Christina and Lucky or hoping for a different outcome, there's no denying that this storyline is one to watch.